is correct. You said it, man. That's what they're doing with this deportation thing. They're labeling it as if all the people that they are deporting are violent criminals, and that just simply is not. I pulled the data sets myself, and so that is just simply not the truth. It is just simply not the truth. Hey.
So you're saying everybody they're deporting is not a criminal? Hello?
What you say, babe?
No, I was asking Robert and Ty. They're having this back and forth conversation. And I just asked, so everybody that is being deported is not a criminal? Because he said it's a lie that everyone's being deported are hardened criminals. So just adding and wondering if anybody in your research, is anybody they deported a criminal?
75%. 75%. I think 75% of the people that's been deported haven't gone through due process. So no, they wouldn't be a criminal if they haven't gone through due process. They haven't gone to see a judge. They were just deported. One at least to El Salvador. And then outside of the El Salvador situation, a lot of these people that are being deported, and that was just like the due process situation, right? So you got some of these women that's just being deported, or you got children being deported for showing up for an interview. So we'd have to like look at the numbers overall. That 75% number came from a report when they were talking about El Salvador and the deportations to CCOT. So the people that said CCOT, 75% of them have not gone through due process. I mean, like, and the problem with this due process thing, like, what does that look like for American citizens? Like, you can't sit on your thumbs and say he's an illegal, so fuck him, right? So you guys got to take into consideration what legislation looks like for the future if we ignore due process. Especially when you like to come on the app and say that, what does it look like for Black Americans or African Americans or Hispanic Americans, or like over policing? Like, you gotta really look at what's going on with these illegal immigrants, how us ignoring what's going on, whether they like you or not, whether they voted your way or not, or their brothers or cousins that are illegals that were able to voted your way or not. Like, you have to support certain things, because if you don't, then guess what? This is something that's gonna like funnel down into our own community. Because when you ignore it, legislation is made. Nobody's fighting it. So yeah.
Well, it brings to mind that for me, I've shared again that the Martin E. Mueller poem. He's the former pastor or religious leader during the Nazi era, and his famous poem "They Came" is, first they came for the trade unionists. I wasn't a trade unionist. I didn't speak out. The socialists, and then they came for the Jews, and then they came for me, and no one was there to speak up for me, and that's why, to that poem, and I just gave the abbreviation of it, or Cliff Note version, but that's why it's important to fight for due process, in my opinion, because a lot of the emphasis was on, or was and is on, well, Kilmar, Garcia, he should have been here and blah, blah, blah. Y'all propping this person up like he's a savior. It's like, no, look at due process, because if they could do that to him, whether he was here legally or illegally, what happens to any one of us? So anyway, due process. Shout out.
Right, because people don't listen to the arguments whenever certain things go to the Supreme Court, right? So when they do the oral arguments, there's certain questions asked. The dissent opinions are written, and then legislation, understanding of the Constitution by the Supreme Court is given. So then it can support something, and what you fail to realize is because of the oral arguments, because of the opinions that's made, it can actually indirectly affect you as a legal citizen. So, like, I don't care if someone says that, you know, the Hispanics, you know, the Mexicans in Texas, they think they're white, they're racist. Guess what? I don't give a fuck if they are racist. When it's certain things that affect us as a community, whether they're racist, they're freaking gay, they're straight, their cookies, their ice creams, they identify as a furry. Guess what? You gotta fucking fight for that legislation to not be pushed because it can affect your community.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
I'm back.
I see that.
You just in the back. All right, husbands, cut it out.
I'm looking at Rodney. He's in the chat talking about, nope, I'm a Black American and do not care. You're the one that's being over policed, Rodney. You're Black, you're a man. And you guys are getting longer prison sentences for the same crimes that are done by other communities. So, holla at your boy, sis.
If you in America, you may not feel the pressure.
I'm not fear-mongering you. Just telling you basic shit. I lived in New York City for so long, almost all my entire life until I joined the military. I'll tell you this. You ever tried to stop a cab? Mel, you better tell him. Stop a cab by being a Black man. See how many cabs stop for your ass.
Good luck.
Yeah,
You better get walking.
Mm-hmm. You know how many Black males will be like, hey, do you mind trying to stop this cab for me?
You know how many times I had to do it for some of my coworkers? We'd be leaving work at like 1 a.m. and they would stay over on the side, and I would hail the cab. I had to do it like so many times I can't.
And it has nothing to do with nighttime or daytime. They're not stopping for neither time.
Oh yeah,
you a Black male.
Oh, for sure.
Because in their mind, it's like, yo, they about to rob me. They don't give that shit don't only happen at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had to do that for us.
My husband said you gotta wear a cardigan for them to pick you up.
He ain't lying.
That's what a comedian said. That's what one of the comedians said.
He said, I ain't no problem outfit. It was a cardigan with a bow tie.
Not a bow tie. He said that's his I ain't no problem outfit. A cardigan and a bow tie.
Yeah, dandy outfit.
Y'all keep playing with him. He talking about fear-mongering my ass. I'm telling you reality, bro. Where the fuck you live? Or you probably one of those who ain't got a job. Or you ain't been outside. Maybe get your ass outside and see what's going on. And see how some of this shit's gonna affect you. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and look up another article, y'all, while we having these conversations. Let me see. right. What's going on? CBS, ABC, NBC. Shit. I love your Birkin bag, Womack.
Yeah.
I told what's her name, we had a Birkin bag. I said Birkin bag or bust. The only people that know about these type of rooms is Lisa, and she's at work. But yeah, me and Lisa had a Birkin bag room one night, and we was calling people Dusties, just arguing on stage. We was like, "You Dusties, I need a Birkin bag." We was trolling. I don't need no Birkin bag. I would like one day, but
You can get a Birkin. You can get a Birkin.
no, I'm not. I can probably get one on the Real, a used one. For like, and then it would be the $35.
They're just weird with their client list. I don't know. I see some weird people who.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Line.
I know how to do it. So, not the skipping line, but as a regular, schmegular chick like Patty. So, you gotta buy Hermes. And the associates, what they do is they put your name on the list. You want a Birkin bag. The only problem with the Birkin bags is the one that comes available, even though let's say you want a regular 35. If a crocodile comes up, you gotta buy that bitch. Because if you don't buy it, you fall all the way back to the bottom. They're not giving you options because you're a regular, schmegular chick like me. So
You gonna pay that crocodile price?
right, and the crocodile is not 35. That's just a lot more than 35. I think the crocodile is like 45, 50,000. So that means I'll be fucking walking because that's almost the price of a car. So that's why I'm not invested in a Birkin like that.
That's part of your safe house when the world goes to shit.
Yeah, I don't own any bag. I just don't wear bags.
Oh, I love bags.
I think, I'm just. My husband would be trying to get me to put a little purse on with a wallet or something. He's like, "Why you gotta hold everything in your hand?" I'm like, I'm on fight mode, bro. I can flip my phone. Like, I don't know. I just need bags.
No, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take.
But I love me some sneakers. You see, everybody has their thing. So there's girls that like their shoes or they like their bags. Me, I love me some sneakers. I don't care if they're the same style. If they made them in a different color and I like them, I gotta get them. Yeah, I love me some sneakers.
That was cute. Mom said she let him sneakers.
Yeah, I love sneakers.
I wouldn't.
But I stopped. I don't do Jordans no more because I'm already pushing 40.
And
so,
I will
just any type of Nikes. New Balances, A6.
Where is your helmet? And remind
I got
me.
one pair of New Balance because I just like the colors. The bad thing about it is only worn one time, and I was
I
like,
didn't see that many people trying that in
But-
Atlanta, but
I buy running shoes.
I love running shoes.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Asics is by far one of the best running shoes. Asics, even though people be all Brooks worth here.
And I wouldn't really consider myself a runner because I don't run outside. But I still like running shoes. They just comfortable and I just like running shoes. And I just got the girls a few pairs of New Balances too.
Yeah, New Balances are super cute because they come in these cute colors.
Mm-hmm. And then, they have little feet. They look so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the New Balance colors. The New Balances.
Oh, I even got them a pair of, so I got them 3 pairs of New Balance and I got them a pair of Adidas Classics from back in the days. Yeah.
No one really cares about it. You can give them muscles.
Yep.
I got some Adidas too.
They're all white and they got like the pink in the back. Like a baby pink.
And I got some, but I don't even wear my shell toes. Them shits look brand new. They still got the stuffing in the shit. It's probably warm like once. I like the I got some Adidas that I do like to wear with my little pants. The one I fell the other day. Yeah.
Cut these off, the air tights, and cut this one too.
Did somebody say Adidas?
Yeah.
That's my shoe. I can take a selfie shit. A PTR right now. I've been working on my closet because I have to change it over to winter. So it's gonna take me a month to change it back to winter. But Adidas, all the way up from the floor to the ceiling, boxes of Adidas. So y'all check out my page if you want to buy some. And I have a Coach bag for sale that I've never worn. I'm going to put that shit up. I was going through my closet. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't do bags either, Mel. But my mom insists on buying this shit. And I got a Coach. People still wear Coach? I got a Coach bag that's really nice. My mom gave me.
Yeah, they just can't. They're trying to rebrand Coach, I guess, and they came back out with a line and stuff. They're trying to rebrand it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. I know there's some old white woman out there who wants this Coach. Y'all raise your hand. I'll put it in my PCR. It's black, and I got this other. I gotta get the name of this white bag, but I think it's it could be Chanel. I'm not sure, but y'all want to buy it, I'm selling.
Oh, I found a Chanel bag. Is it a quilted original? What is it?
I gotta drag it out, Patty. I took it out yesterday and put it up against the wall, like separated right now. So I'll take a picture of it.
When I went into the,
I like the boy bags, even though they weren't so hot a couple years ago. I love them.
the souvenir,
No,
they fucking expensive.
Like the Chanel bag?
No, the UH like gear. When you buy gear, they have a contract with Lululemon, so they have Lululemon attire, then they have Champion, then they have Jordan, then they have Nike. But we know with their logo and stuff. I'm like, shit. She picked out like 2 hoodies. The girls picked out bears, and then Kylie picked a cat. Yeah, and I bought some keychains for my mom, my dad, and my husband. And that's it. I was nice. But I didn't know that Lululemon did a contract with them, and they're advertising their clothes. I'm like, I can't. Fucking $200 for a pair of leggings.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Cause you
better go get that Amazon. Get me that UH logo. I'll stitch that bitch up on the Amazon pair of leggings. Stop playing with me.
Some Lululemon. They're charging $200. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Go to the Lululemon store for $98. Fuck that.
So yeah, because what they're doing is they pricing up so that Lululemon can get a cut and then UH gets a cut.
Right, you can go buy an iron-on and iron that shit on yourself.
Yep.
You don't spend that much money. And the iron-ons are on Amazon for like 99 cents. So fuck that.
Yeah, they have some, they got some cute, little bodysuits and little tops,
Lululemon. I remember when Lululemon was like super fucking crazy. It's not as crazy as it used to be.
Yeah.
Alo is honestly so like, if you're doing compression leggings, I think Alo is probably better. What's her name? What is ALO? Because my daughter wanted ALO. I was like, Alo?
Yeah.
Those are like yoga.
I was looking at Monica, the singer. She had a nice aloe windbreaker outfit.
Yeah, they got some really cute stuff. And then they're like maybe $20 cheaper than Lululemon. Like you can actually get aloe leggings for like $78, $80. Now some of them are a little bit expensive, but those are the ones you really wouldn't even really wear like that. You can get a whole goddamn jumpsuit for like $140 from them. So like they got some good. And their matching sets are cute. Oh my god. Anyway, let me see. I was supposed to be looking at something and we get distracted. Let me see. Westmore.
Trump told Westmore he better learn how to pick his enemies. He told Westmore, you better stop talking shit. I'm paraphrasing. Because you know your city's fucked up. And I just gave you a lot of money to replace that fucking bridge. And now you're talking shit? Quote unquote.
Okay, so Trump is funny, y'all. I don't give a fuck. Hold on.
Get the QuickBooks mobile app. Simply snap photos of receipts, tap, and sort transactions automatically. Categorize. Now to some more of the news regarding President Trump trying to send and deploy more National Guard troops to several states across the country. As we take a live look here at the White House in Washington, D.C. The president posting via Truth Social a quite lengthy post that I do want to bring on your screen now as we follow the latest. So take a look. It says this: Governor Westmore of Maryland has asked in a rather nasty and provocative tone that I quote, walk the streets of Maryland with him. I assume he is talking about out of control crime rate in Baltimore. As president, I would much prefer that he clean up this crime disaster before I go there for a walk. Westmore's record on crime is a very bad one, unless he fudges his figures on crime like many of the other blue states are doing. But if Westmore needs help like Gavin Newsom did in LA, I will send the troops, which is being done in nearby DC, and quickly clean up the crime. After only 1 week, there is no crime and no murder in DC. When it is like that in Baltimore, I will proudly walk the streets with the failing because of the crime governor of Maryland. P.S. Baltimore is ranked the fourth worst city in the nation in crime and murder. Let's stop talking and get to work, Wes. I'll then see you on the streets. Also, I gave Westmore a lot of money to fix his demolished bridge. I will now have to rethink that decision. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America Great Again, President DJT. So that is just the latest post via Truth Social from President Trump regarding the deployment of more National Guard troops. And here we have a post on X from the Governor Westmore saying this: I will not authorize the use of the Maryland National Guard for any mission that isn't mission critical or mission aligned. Full stop. We are following this very closely here at Live Now from Fox, and we'll have to wait and see how many more National Guard troops are stationed in several cities and states across the country.
Okay. Trump a funny ass dude, yo.
He act like he's America's dad.
No, slap this. He told him, you failing. Westmore is not failing. So we just have to be strategic in how we answer. We take a cue from Gavin Newsom. Instead of Newsom, is New Handsome. We'll take a cue from you. You know how I feel about my man. Y'all can tell yo. But no, I'm serious. We just have to be more strategic in how we answer him. Fuck that nigga. And he's talking about, I gotta reconsider. The bridge is already built, right? What you gonna do now? What's next?
Funny ass. But Trump is funny, yo. I mean, scary as fuck, but funny. That's a funny dude.
And Water, would you do me a favor, Water? I know they've been knowing you for the last couple of days, and I'm not going to join the crew, but I just have one request. Can you just move out of California so it'd be one less knucklehead? that is there talking about, you talk shit about your own state. I don't understand that. Most people just get up, get a U-Haul, put their 4 pieces of furniture and their 2 outfits.
Pile on.
I'm not. I'm just asking you. Go ahead, move, bro. It's that simple.
I run this bitch. This thing's gonna collapse if I leave. Are you kidding me? God damn. I'm the last saving grace. I'm the only New Yorker left.
Bitch.
There ain't gonna be no more New Yorkers here.
How did you get a New Yorker? What is from New York?
I'm from Long Island.
He's from Long Island.
That ain't New York.
Get the
Long
fuck out of here.
Long Island.
Yeah, we're not taking you
That's a
back.
fake New York.
Hey guys, Lisa, that Westmore thing that you were talking about Trump paying all that money for his bridge.